I want to explain the two options today that you are going to be able to choose from. So we have our hybrid option, which includes the possibility of some in person in the afternoon. So let's take a look at that, what that would look like. So each day, students in the morning will continue with their virtual learning. So they would continue just as they are doing right now with Zoom with their teacher. Then we have our lunch session. And after lunch, we are going to have a PM block where students will either be learning in person, where they will do a lunch and learning. So they'll be provided lunch on campus and they will engage in in-person instruction, or virtual. So the reason that it says or is that this is dependent, the number of students that we can have on campus is dependent on our space and our staffing. So of course we need to make sure that we're able to ensure safety for all students when they're on campus. And so important considerations there are space and staffing. So if there is more students interested in the in-person than we can accommodate in the PM block, then we would be using guidelines for prioritizing students that have been provided by the state of California. So that's the hybrid option, and that would be Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, we're going to continue with our 100% virtual day. So students would learn with their teacher in the morning virtually, and then they would have their asynchronous work on Fridays, just as they are now. Now, we do want to ensure that there is still the choice for parents to choose 100% virtual. If you're unable to bring your child for the PM session, or there's a medical condition or something that would prevent you from being able to be in person, or your child to be in person, we would have the 100% virtual option. So students who are 100% virtual will continue their sessions in the morning with their teachers, just as they are now, and then they would have their virtual session after lunch as well. So either way, you do have the option of 100% virtual. So just a couple of notes for these models are available at all 3 elementary sites. Again, all students continue learning virtually in the morning. In the PM block, some students will come to campus, eat lunch, and engage in learning. Others continue with the virtual learning in the PM block. So the hours for the PM block at Pandaland are from 1 to 2:30 p.m. And the hours for the the in-person block at G3 and Mainland are 12:30 to 3 o'clock. And again, you always have that 100% virtual option, which you will be able to choose below. Again, just a reminder that the number of students that we will be able to have on site in the afternoons for in-person instruction will be determined by the space at each site and the staff available to ensure safety measures can be followed. So just want to make sure that that's very clear. So down below this, at the bottom of this form, you'll indicate whether you will be interested in having your child be a part of our hybrid group, or whether you would want to continue with 100% virtual learning.